What's up, everybody? My name is Nicholas Holt.
And I am Jacob Holt. And
This
this
is
is the Holt Perspective.
Perspective. That was pretty good. Cody. Way to go. Welcome back, everybody. We're glad to be back. I know there's been a little bit, you just been, holidays. You guys have been banging on our doors to try to get another podcast in. I saw those views on that first episode. 41 views? That's incredible.
And now we're answering. We're giving the people what they want.
I'm about to quit my job, go YouTube full time if this keeps going.
I think we're close to that.
My wife is laughing so hard because she thinks I'm hilarious, but that's okay. All right, here we go. So today, big thing on the topic is Wodapalooza, but before that, we got to get rolling with our favorite workouts of the past week. Kobe, go ahead, start us up.
Oh, mine was a 10 sets of 20 calories on the row, 10 lateral burpee over the rower, and then you get a 1 minute rest after each of those sets. So it's just a full send sprint, and then you get a minute to rest, and then you're going after it for 10 sets.
Ooh, that sounds pretty nasty.
Near the end,
How'd it feel?
It was tough. It felt gassy at the beginning. You're able to hold on pretty easy for the most part. Didn't want to go too hard, knowing there was 10 sets coming at you. But I mean, target time there was trying to get below 130, and started out at 115, and then got up to 133 on my last set. So stayed close to the target and pretty close as far as time goes. But maybe if I pace it out at the beginning of it, could have held on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's always tough. It's always tough because then it's like that like tough spot where it's like, oh, was it like a EMOM or was it like a, oh, you said you get a 1 minute rest no matter what.
A 1 minute rest, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Tough way to do it. That's okay.
What do you got your way?
My way, I think that my favorite workout was we tested one of those semifinal workouts from last year, the Granite Games. It was called the Minnesota Mashup one. It was like a long chipper.
Yeah.
It was a 10 wall ball, so it was a 20-pound wall ball. It was 10 wall balls, 50 GHDs, 20 wall balls, 40 single arm dumbbell overhead squats with the 70-pound dumbbell, 30 wall balls, 30 ring muscle ups, 40 wall balls, 200 double unders, 50 wall balls, 10 double dumbbell clean jerks with the 70-pound dumbbells. It was a fun one. So it was a good little test to see where stacked up from the semis last year, but it was good. Can't complain. Throwing the 30 muscle ups in the middle of the workout was something that was different.
Yeah, how'd that feel doing it in the middle, knowing you got more at the back end of it?
Yeah, I'd tell you, like, the hardest part of the whole workout was the 40 wall balls after the 30 ring muscle ups.
Yeah, I believe.
It was bad. It was so hard. Like, because I think it was like there was like a weird false hope of like, because you kind of look to the 30 ring muscle ups as like the big part of the workout.
Right.
Once you finish that, you're like, oh, all right, we're good. Now we're going to go like start settling in. Like it's like more than halfway, blah, blah, blah. But then you just like get smacked in the face with 40 wall balls. That was tough.
No doubt. That sounds like it'd be tough to just get hit in the face right after a big string of muscle ups.
For sure. So yeah, it was good. But let's get talking on our Wodapalooza talk. But first, I think we need to bring up the big most important news of the Wodapalooza weekend. Yours truly, Jacob Holt, will be present at Wodapalooza. Kobe, tell us about what's going on.
I will be present. I lucky enough to be a part of the athlete recovery team there, so get to put on my AT hat and work on some athletes in between the events, making sure they're prepped and ready, going into the next event for them. A long weekend, especially for some of those athletes working on the team and individual. They're doing ton of workouts, ton of events all weekend long. So we'll be busy working on these athletes and having fun doing it.
So can anyone sign up to get help from you? Like elite to the scaled to the intermediate to everybody?
Yeah, everyone can sign up with it. There's a little Google form or survey sent out to the athletes. They already have it, and there can be 12 athletes signed up at a specific time, and then we accept 5 walk-in athletes, and there are 30-minute like treatment sessions where we work with the athlete, and then we'll just be cycling through, working the whole time from 7 to 9.
Yeah,
9
long
p.m.
days.
Long days.
But that's nothing crazy for you people in the health world.
No, we got long hours and we work around the clock.
That's just life. So, are there any athletes that you're like really like hoping to be able to work with?
I don't know. I'm just excited for the experience to work with high-level athletes. Like, that's something I want to do. Getting into PT, wrapping that up now here in May. Always want to work with athletes, so I just figured this is a great time to work with some of the best in the sport here. And then all levels, people working on it from the intermediate RX to the elite, where you just get to work with athletes and people that are highly motivated. It'll be fun to actually see that in person and not just get like a small glimpse of it, like get a full weekend of in your face working with all these high level athletes. So excited for that.
That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. So next week we'll be able to hear all about it.
Oh yeah.
Now we have to make some what's the right word? Maybe like some guesses, some picks for the weekend. Who's going to win? We should probably go, elite men, elite women, and then teams.
Perfect.
And then we'll go, who we think's going to win, and then your wild card for each one of them.
All right.
So, I'll start with the men.
The men, all right.
So my pick to win the whole thing is, let's see, I'm looking at this, and I don't see Patrick Vellner winning it again. He's won it the last 3 years consecutively. To go 4 in a row is tough.
It's tough in anything.
Wodapalooza's big, like, power output type deal. You got the swim. Roman Krinikov won the swim in the CrossFit Games. I think I'm going to go with Roman, the Russian, to win it. Because he's just kind of a psycho, and he doesn't really ever stop training super hard. So he's not not peaking for this. He's just always working out really hard. So I think he's a perfect guy to take Wodapalooza here.
I was thinking similarly. He crushed it in the CrossFit Games. He was able to finally be there this year, and he proved that he belonged and continued to train after the fact and get better and better using a bunch of different learning styles. So, and with some of the events that they've released for Wodapalooza right now, I think that Roman can do really well in those. So I think that's my go-to winner here.
And what about your wild card?
Wild card for the men, looking at this list.
Make our wild card, they can't be at the games last year.
Okay.
Does that still work with your pick? Or do you
Yes. I'm going to say that my wild card would have to be going with Keelan Henry. He's a strong dude.
Okay.
They got a big clean and jerk or big max lift going this year for Wodapalooza, so he could steal some points there on the leaderboard.
I don't even know who this guy is.
He's a strong dude.
Okay, where did he compete in a semi last year? What do you know about him?
He was in the games a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. Last year he was not, though.
Last year, not in the games.
Was he in a semi last year?
I think he got into the semifinals. I think he got injured.
Oh, so he's coming for a little comeback here. That's a good pick. I've never heard of him, so that's a true wild card.
True wild card.
All right. Maybe I sound dumb for not knowing that. But here we go. Here's my wild card. Fabian Benito Celes. I might be messing up his name, but he is from Spain. He He just missed out on the CrossFit Games last year. He went to the last chance qualifier. So he went to the, I think, I'm pretty sure he went to the Lowlands if I remember correctly. I think. And he came in like 6th place. He crushed the whole weekend except for the legless rope climb workout. I'm pretty sure he came in dead last in that event. Dead last. And he was 6th place. So, like, he does any better on the legless rope climb workout, he wins. He goes to CrossFit Games. He just won Dubai. He won the qualifier for the Wodapalooza. He won the qualifier for the Dubai CrossFit qualifier. Like, he was just he's the man. He's gonna go to the CrossFit Games this next year for sure. So it's almost like a cheat wild card here. Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't go top 5 at the Wodapalooza this year. Like, I'm not even
make a big splash.
He is a stud. So yeah,
I like it.
That's my guy.
I like it.
All right, ladies. Do you want to start with the ladies?
Yeah. So for my thought of who is going to win it this year, I'm going to go with between a couple right now, but gonna go for Andrea Nisler.
Really?
Gonna see if you know, after being on a team for so long with Rich,
wow,
if she can't do some individual, like she is a part of, she's doing team as well. I'm pretty sure.
I don't really understand it because I remember last year she said that she was retiring after this year. She was all done.
So she's just doing it for a little fun and having little kickback, winning Wodapalooza. Why not?
I don't know. I don't think she's actually retiring. I think she's going to keep going.
It's possible. Yeah, that's my initial pick, though.
I like it. All right. Then my pick. I think who I'm going to pick here is. Ooh. See, this could be my wild card and my winner though. Here's the thing, because I'm going to go with Emma Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Now she didn't go to the CrossFit Games this past year, but she went 2 years ago, just out of injury this year. She's young. She's been grinding. I know she's been grinding. She's ready. Like she's a stud. Super overall talented. I think that she could make some serious noise. So Emma Carey's my pick. She is a stud, and she's just been working out without competing for like a year and a half.
You know, that can be useful.
That could be useful. She didn't have to peak or settle down or deload for anything. Just grind it, and she might make some noise. That's for sure.
Yeah, I like it.
Emma Carey, and then my wild card is going to be Olivia Kerstetter.
All right.
Little Jacob Hepner. She went to the CrossFit Games as a teen last year. I guess it's I don't know if you can count her as a wild card, but I'm going with her. She's a stud. She's going to make some major noise. She might go and win this thing. She's super powerful athlete. She's a stud.
All right. I like it. I'm for my wild card, I'll run with Brittany Weiss, just looking at her stats where she finished 11th in the Zellos Games, so she kind of fell off there, but she did really well in the Open, and she is...
is she Invictus?
She's Invictus, so she was Team Invictus,
She was on the team, yeah.
Now she's going solo for this.
Yeah, she could be good.
See how she does. So I'm picking the girls that were on teams, and now they're going solo for Wodapalooza.
That could work. Now, I think we got to wrap it up because we're almost to our 15-minute mark. And YouTube, once you guys start viewing and subscribing more, then we can release longer videos. But until then, we got to cut it off 15 minutes. So, with that, we're excited for Wodapalooza. We're going to be watching all weekend. Watch out for Jacob crushing it down in Wodapalooza in Miami. Spread the good word. Kobe's an awesome ATPT stud.
Boom. Appreciate it, brother.
And with that said, this is Nicholas.
And I am Jacob. And this is
the
Holt Perspective. Peace.